Hey YouTube, Broadude here, coming at you with a video about the NoLagVPN and my experience utilizing it in Warzone. So over about the last week and a half, we've been doing some testing, 3 of which you can find on my YouTube channel with the normal skill-based matchmaking, and 2 of them being the NoLagVPN with the locations being New Zealand and Hawaii, as these are the locations that are 5-star on NoLagVPN's website. I also want to notate that my skill level is about 1.68 and my friends are under a 1 KD. The bulk of us live in the same state, and then a couple of them live on the West Coast. So it's pretty much covering the broad spectrum of all the player base. If you don't want to watch the whole video, you're going to have a better connection. You're going to enjoy your experience on Warzone. Are you going to get bot lobbies? No. I feel like we actually had sweatier lobbies, but the connection was far superior than that of the normal skill-based matchmaking, because it's looking at the connection first and then filling the lobbies based on skill, instead of filling the lobbies based on skill and then prioritizing connection. So if that's something that you struggle with, I definitely say utilize the NoLagVPN, as that is a big W in my book. And even though we were playing demons, I still had a more enjoyable time dying to them, because if I shot back, I was actually breaking their armor and having decent gunfights. And I do want to notate that in the last 2 nights when I've utilized it, that in between the 3rd and 5th circle, it was very consistent. 4 out of 6 games, I was being booted out of the server, being disconnected. So I don't know if this is a fix from Warzone or if it's just one of those weird instances that I need to continue to go on. So if you do decide to use it, please let me know in the comment section below if you're experiencing this as well, or if there's a fix that you know about that other people are also wanting to utilize as well. So if you're still going to tune in, let's get into the statistics and kind of go over my experience over the last week and a half in Warzone. So if you're curious about how you can get the NoLagVPN, very easy. Pull up your web browser and type in www.nolagvpn.com, and you're going to see this website. So the pricing is about $8 a month, and then you can sign up for a year or even 6 months to get discounts. But since I was just testing it, I wanted to go with the $8 a month option. And it's very easy to use. You can see that I already have an account, so I'll pull that up now. And it'll teach you how to install it and how to configure it. So basically, you just need to download this OpenVPN Connect, and then click here for the configurations, select your region, which I'm North America. And like I said, I downloaded Hawaii and New Zealand for my location since they're 5 stars. I figured 5 stars, best stars. And then what you do is you install it and you open the VPN, and you'll see that I have these files. They're very easy to do and add. You can just import the profile and you just drag and drop it there, and then they will show here, and you just flip the switch on where you want to connect. So I just selected Hawaii and it connects to the server. And then you open battle.net and then you open Warzone, and your geolocation will be changed when you check in your options. I'll just disconnect here for the video and then pull up the browser again. So like I said, very easy to install, very easy to configure, and this is for PC players. So here is my overall stats. Nothing fantastic. I'm just pretty much average in this game. I have 46 wins because I'm an idiot most times and just rush in, hoping that my stun works or my heartbeat sensor works, and then I lose a gunfight. So here we are. And then, like I said, my friends are a 1 KD or under, and so wide variety of it. They're about the normal player base, and so with Activision and how they do skill-based matchmaking, they come up to my skill bracket, which honestly isn't the most enjoyable experience for them. And you might be in that same book and have friends either higher or lower than you that you want to play with, but it's just not enjoyable because of how skill-based matchmaking is. And here we are. So going back a few days, we can kind of judge where we've been at. And so here is pretty much the normal time frame. This is normal skill-based matchmaking. You see there's sometimes you get an under a 1 KD lobby that we definitely throw every time, and then other times you're going to be above a 1 KD typically. Again, we played between the hours of 10:30 and about 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so the demon hours. And you can see I've definitely been performing under my normal KD, with some games being decent, but most of the time I just kept on dying. And so this was the first game with the VPN turned on. Got 7 kills. It was under a 1 KD, so I was like, oh, maybe we are going to get some bot lobbies. But the more we played, the more the normal lobbies happened. However, the connection was superior. So I just felt like I was getting gunfights, and when I lost, it's because I was an idiot and my mouse was freaking out and I just missed shots and I died. And I'm understanding of that. I need to get better. I think we all want to get better at the game. And so, again, we weren't getting bot lobbies. We were just having decent lobbies and we were having a good time. I started performing above my normal KD. And so we just kept on playing with the VPN over a few nights and we didn't get a bot lobby. Some of them were, again, almost a 1.3, almost 1.4 KD, but the connection was far superior. And so then I stopped utilizing the VPN and it just went downhill again. And then that's when I started trying to test the VPN and noticed that I would just be getting disconnected between, again, the third and fifth circle, and it was very consistent when I was trying to utilize it. But you can see I wasn't even getting any bot lobbies when I was trying to utilize it. So it's even hard to pinpoint those games unless I go back and watch some of my streams or recordings that I've done. And these are the lobbies that I want to pinpoint. So this was the second game on, and there was just a lot of high skill teams in there. But we didn't realize it while we were playing it because the connection just felt so good. There was no packet burst, no packet loss. Ping was decent, and we were just all having a good time with the connection that we were able to have. And we didn't win the game, but we just kept on running into demons, which is fine. And again, here's another game where we were connected to the VPN, almost a 1.4 KD, and there was just a lot of high skilled teams. So we weren't getting bot lobbies. And then here is one without the VPN, and there was some demon lobbies in here as well. But overall, I feel like there was actually a lot lower skill players. But, I think when you're prioritizing connection over skill, it is what it's going to be. And so hopefully you can get those bot lobbies gifted to you utilizing the VPN or just normal skill-based matchmaking. But overall, I think that you don't really see a big difference. It's just the connection that you're going to notice the biggest thing with. And so my stats were improving when I had a better connection, which is completely understandable. And I think that's what Activision really needs to work on, that they need to work on prioritizing connection first and then skill, unless you're going to have a ranked game mode. Then you can prioritize skill over connection because you're going to be going for blueprints, you're going to be going for awards, you're going to be going for things and awards and status instead of just trying to be playing like us casually over that little time frame. And so that's what I think the biggest takeaway is. If you struggle with connection, utilize the VPN. Well, if you're still here, I appreciate you and hopefully learned something about my experience utilizing the NoLagVPN in Warzone and seeing that you don't really get a bot lobby, but your connection is just going to be far superior because that's the number one priority, and then skill being number 2. Now, if there was a ranked game mode, I can see it being flipped, but we know that Warzone does not have a ranked game mode. But again, at the end of the day, if you're like me and you just play casually, I don't see a problem utilizing the VPN. Now, if you're just on a different tier than us and you do kill races and you do wagers, I say don't use it. You need to be equal with the playing field. And if you get a bot lobby, take advantage of it. But when there's money on the line, I say don't utilize it. And even for content creators, I think if you put that you're utilizing a VPN in there for just high kill games and you're just trying to be entertaining, I completely get it. Because again, they took a casual game and tried to make it something else with skill-based matchmaking. Because at the end of the day, I think it does have a playing field for the normal individuals with skill-based matchmaking. But when you just play it really often and not just 1 or 2 games a night, or even just for an hour or 2 a night, when you're being a little bit more competitive, playing it 3-4 hours a night because this is how you just relax, skill-based matchmaking makes it worse. Now, you probably notice my dog in the background licking himself in the bed. our upstairs is finally being finished. And so this bed is going to be out of here. My content creation room and office is actually going to be here now. And so hopefully in the next week or week and a half, we're going to be upstairs. Our bedroom's going to be set up and we can actually unpack everything since we moved into this house fresh. And so I'm looking forward to actually putting out some more content without a bedroom in the background. And the dog might still be in here. Who knows? But you're going to see some more content about office updates and different things like that. So if you enjoy this, please feel free to stick around and join the community. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Hey, wow. Hey, Broadude, YouTube here.